So I just got emotional because I was watching or I was checking my stats, and I seen that a couple of my or another one of my videos had hit like 100 something views, and I got at least 7 likes. So I'm proud of the progress that I be having. And what made me emotional was that I have an ad on my video. So even though this is a process where you're like, it's amazing how you give readings on stuff, or I don't know, this whole experience is crazy to me. But it's like I'm talking about interning and all that stuff like that, but I'm not knowing that doing YouTube is basically interning, because you're doing something for free until you get paid. You feel me? So it's a process, and it may not look like it's going somewhere because people feel like, oh, you need to be doing this, that, and the third right now. It's like your situation makes you feel like, you feel me? So it's like, if whatever situation you're going through, you feel like you see a family member struggling to try to make it and you don't want them to go through a tough situation. So you try to encourage them to do this, that, and the third so that they can have income and money, but you never know. In any matter of time, by you staying consistent in what you're supposed to be doing, you're going to get your blessings when it comes to your career path, or um you know, your, I don't know. But I'm just proud of myself because I am, like, I know that eventually if I push harder and create more content, that my channel will grow and I will get more view, watch time, all the analytical stuff. And then eventually I start getting paid and I could trans what's that? Transform my channel from healing to actually getting to know the side of me that they've been trying to pipe down because they didn't want me to be seen. They wanted to continue to feed off of me so that they could survive when they've already, like, bitch. But I'm finna go outside. This is a water sign. Get some fresh air. See what the universe want. Oh, sorry. So also, I don't think like you could even be dealing with a water sign. I feel like it's just, I don't know. Let me not get too ahead of myself. But a connection. Okay. So like I mentioned, there's probably a water sign out there that I was gonna say that you don't have to be dealing with a water sign. You could just be dealing with the or just pay attention to, like, because this says water signs. You could be like, I don't know, paying attention to your emotions, your feelings, and your relationships. So pay attention to that. And I feel like um, the path that you're headed down, you could help you could help like a water sign to get on the, like, I don't know. Maybe y'all gonna collaborate and partner up and make some content together. It doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic relationship. It could still be a friendship, but they just don't have that access to you because when they did, they abused their authority, and you know. So now this time, you probably just gonna deal with them accordingly. Yeah, see, a friendship. But because of the bond that y'all once had, that chemistry will be there, but you just know to not cross that boundary because it caused you to allow things that you shouldn't when respecting yourself, and that caused your person to not want to respect you either. So I feel like if y'all rebuild on a new foundation instead of the foundation that was built by people who are not even balanced themselves and out of jealousy and lies and illusion. So it's like the foundation was built off of material that didn't even exist, and because you felt like it existed, that's why I was there. And then once you realize it, like they said, like the cartoons when they be running and then they run off the cliff and they can keep running until they realize that they're not running. As soon as they realize, or that's probably why people say don't look down. I don't know. So these things were in reverse. I feel like this person does, like, from experience, being young and naive to the fact, and then growing up and having to experience things and realizing things, and you know, um, that this part, like this time around, it could be successful. If y'all were meant to be together, that's what I'm saying. When you have possession of something, but you're not ready for it, then you could lose possession of that. But if it was really meant for you, the time that y'all spent apart was time for y'all to grow and learn and all that stuff like that. And then if it was ever a time where y'all came back together, then you know, the elevation that, yeah, I know what I'm trying to say. Yep, a Pisces, keep quiet, and just remember that you're doing this for your kids. Regardless of what people's input is, it's still the simple fact of them trying to cover up what they did to you, keep you in this energy to take advantage of you. Because when every time somebody had access to you, the way that they treated you, due to the fact that you were unaware of your power, or the fact that everybody else had the same ability, is just how you use it. It just shows that they don't deserve a second chance with you, because when they had you, they decided to go the same route as being selfish and using you for their benefits, instead of trying to put you on the right direction so you could take care of you and heal from your past and give you the information that you need to grow. They would rather keep you in a low vibration. So even with this masculine, you probably could have, or feminine, take it how it resonates. You could have been created a platform for yourself, but they knew the qualities that your partner had, and they weren't ready to release you yet. So they tarnished your image, but like, so that this person could look at you and be like, no, I'm not interested, or whatever. I don't know. So you're gonna receive some communication, the truth. Trust the process. I feel like when this person come back, they're gonna have to earn their, you know, so they can't just ride your wave and just be like, oh, I'm gonna be the boyfriend and da 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 da. They're gonna have to work their position, and if it turns into a relationship, then yeah. But you know the type of person that you are. You know how you get when you fall in love with somebody. You are willing to do whatever for that person to make sure that they know that you're supportive of them. So like if they don't got it, you do, type stuff. But you also have learned that if they're not returning the favor, then they need to get up out of there, because at that point they're using you and having no intentions on or whatever. But also you don't know who's watching you. They're realizing your change in your thought process, and they're probably finding out another way to um find a loophole to get you to feel like it's your fault for allowing me to treat you this way. No, it's your fault because you premeditated that you was going to treat me this way. And then, you feel me? So you got to stand 10 toes when it comes down to it, because people who already had access to you, they just want to continue to have that access, but you got to make them work for it, because you know. So even though they don't have that access to the emotional side to you no more, it's still like a business. You feel me? You still gonna like, they might miss it. They might want to flirt with you and all this stuff like that, and you might do too. But at the same time, speak on the conversation. Use your intuition. Your guardian angels are gonna tell you whether or not you could trust them. Sleep on it, literally, because that's how you get your messages. And yeah.